for sharing your time with me. It's amazing to connect to the world in that way. And a warm, warm welcome to everybody. Thank you for listening. And today I will speak a little bit about this special energy we are experiencing now and what is now very important. And I also, if you have any questions, you can write them down in the chat and I will look, and if I can give you an answer, I will give you an answer. And thank you so, so much to be part today. And please write down in the chat from where you are. It's really beautiful to see uh, all all those peoples coming together here in this live chat because they resonate with my energy. Yes, we have we experience this time Canada. Great. Good afternoon. Oh, for me it's the evening. Thank you so much. We have high intensity energies right now, and I think a lot of maybe you might experience those energies, and we are processing high energies, and the high energies, they wanted to be integrated in our body, in our consciousness, and they will be activated. And sometimes, if you feel very blocked, it is often the problem that those high energies cannot process in your body in a smooth and good way. And so you cannot access those energies. And we are now in a very, very important phase. But before I start, I will inform you I have a free webinar, a big webinar. It is all about the shift in 2023, in this year, about the energies, the astrological aspects we should recognize and we should know about everything that is important in this year, because the shift, this big shift, is not happening in one day or in 1 month or in 1 year. It is a process, and we are the shift. We often forget it, and we search on the outside what's happening and what's changing on the outside. But the shift, we are the shift. And that is the most important to understand, and how to process now those high energies. And what I mean, I will tell you in this video. And on the May the 28th, I make a webinar, a free webinar. You can be part of this. It will be with not on YouTube. It will be online in another way. And if you want, you can register. The link is below this video. And it is at 6 o'clock German time. I do not really know it's in which time zone you are, but please register and be part of this webinar. And I also have I started new membership, Heart Community membership. And if you want to be part of this membership, there you get access to informations I normally do not share on YouTube, more detailed informations about the energies and also the astrological aspects for you personal. And this membership, there's also a link if you want to be part of this membership. There's also a Telegram group involved in this membership, where we can connect very personal. And if you want to be part in this exclusive group, please check it out. Everything is in the link below this video. We are now in the midst of a major transformational shift. And this shift is from the solar eclipse we had on the 20th of April, the most countries, the 20th of April. And now we are in the zone between till the lunar eclipse at the 5th of May. And what we are now experiencing is a really intense birthing process. And everybody is going through this process. Some people conscious and some people are unconscious of this process. And we often forget that everything in our life exists in cycles, but not really cycles like they are going always in the same way. They are spirals. Everything is in the form of a spiral. Everything wants to improve. And we decide if the spiral goes upwards or if it goes downwards. We decide, and it is now really crucial. I often say it's really crucial now. And now between those two eclipses, it is most important. We are between two 0 points. The one 0 point is the solar eclipse, and the other 0 point is the lunar eclipse. It is like a bright point of a pivotal point and a dark 0 point. Both are enormous energies of manifestation, of your new birth, your new life. It is really very important. And now we have the possibility in this zone between to solve old karma. This is really special because many years before we could not solve old karma in that easy way. We can now solve old karma. Some spiritual teachers say that karma is it's solved on its own, but that's not really true, because karma is a part of your energy body, and you have to decide. You have to decide consciously to let it go. You have to entangle yourself from your old karma. And not so many people really understand what this means and what they should do. Because karma wants to go. Karma wants to leave you. But what are the most people are doing? They hold on. They hold on their karma. Because karma is not something of punishment. It is only that you experience something that was not quite right for yourself. And you should have the chance to solve this karma. And now it is an intense time where you can do this. But it is all about letting go. Are you ready to let it go? And it is often a question of guilt and of shame you hold on to. And you can ask yourself, is there something I'm feeling guilty for? Are there negative emotions in me that I should let go? It is now time. Do I feel shame on myself? It's really important. We often search and see the enemies on the outside, other people. We see the polarity, and we speak about other people often in a negative way. But really, our greatest enemy, your greatest enemy, lies in you. It's yourself, because you're holding on. You're holding on those negative emotions. And now it is so important to let them go. And if you do not feel good, and now in these intense energy times, we can feel it so clearly if we do not feel good, these negative emotions, these dark feelings, these depressed feelings you might have, these are uh, those are signs that you hold on negative beliefs, because your beliefs, what you think about yourself, about the world, about everything, you have for everything your own opinion. And what you think about the world, this determines your feelings, how you feel about everything. Everything starts with believing, and then you feel it. And always, if you feel something not really good, this means you hold on things that are not really true. Because the truth is, the truth is unconditional love. And this is a high vibration. This is a vibration of joy, of light, and of brightness. And every moment, if you do not feel good, there is something you believe in that is not true, that is not unconditional love. And it is so much about your self-worth, about your self-love. Why do you do not forgive yourself? Why do you hold on the fear, the shame, the guilt? Now the spiritual world tells me it's an important zone between those eclipses you can use. It is now easier to do this process for yourself. Maybe we cannot solve everything in those 2 weeks, but it is important to set the intention to do it and to start to begin to understand, why do I not feel loved? Why do I not be in the state of, uh, of unconditional love? That is really important, because we understand it with our mind. Now, if you're listening to me, you might say, yes, what Sylvia says, I've heard 1,000 times before and I know it. But the most important, if you do not live it, you did not really understand it on a deeper level. You have to ask yourself, why do I hold on this negative stuff? That's really important to understand. It is your right to love yourself and to set yourself on the first place by everything. That's the most important. You only can help another person deeply from your heart if you feel the love in yourself, if you are the love in yourself. And so you can solve your karma in a really easy way. It will be released immediately if you decide to love you. Thank you so much for your donation, Marcus. Thank you so much. That is really important. Now it is the time between those 0 points we have, the bright one and the dark one, that we use those energy to let all those old stuff go. Because a lot of people do not feel well this time. There are a lot of body symptoms like headaches and also heart problems and problems with the breathing. There's a lot happening now. And we also have really soon a conjunction between the Sun and Mercury. They are very close, and this triggers our nervous system. And if you are sensitive, you can feel those energies now really clearly. And if you feel there is something not feeling really right in you, Stop for a moment, maybe breathe and feel your foot's on the ground. And then ask yourself, why do I hold on? What is it that I'm holding on? And why? Now it's time to let all those old stuff go on a deeper level. Always, if you feel not really open, if you do not feel open, you are in that state that something blocks you. And these are your own blocks. You created your own blocks because of your belief system, because you do not really believe in yourself and that you have the right to be the one that you should be. This is the message for you today, and to let go your guilt. You are not guilty. You are free. The universe loves you. The universe loves you like you are. You do not have to be something other, something special. You are right now. And that is the most important. There is no good or evil on the outside. It's only our perspective, how we see it. We color the things in the outside. And this manifests as our reality. That's the most important. And if you can feel it, there's so much energy shifting now here in the video to you, to help you to create this inner process and this inner healing for your own inner liberation. And we might not can solve everything in a short period of time, but it is all about to start and to feel that there are not so heavy bricks anymore in your pocket. That's the most important. Yes, and there are intense energies in May. I will make a May update, I hope soon, and we will see how it unfolds on the outside. But the most important process is your own process. That should we understand. That's the most important. Okay, then I'm looking what you are writing. I'm learning to calm my nervous system. That's very hard at first. Yes, but the very first, a very good possibility to do this is your breath. If you start to feel and to connect to your breath and lay your hands on your belly and breathe deeply. That's most important. And if you have any question, please write them down. Then I will help you to give you an answer. I'm just looking if I see there any question. It's amazing from everywhere from the world you are coming to me, and that's really good. I have two questions from the last live streams, and what was the question? I got here 10 minutes late and immediately started to pick up on someone's heavy heart. To the person that feels like they are lost, please take a deep breath often. Know that you belong here to live. That's so important that you feel that you belong here. Because it is now a great paradox we are experience. We are part of this world, and we also experience those new high frequencies, and they speak to us that we are so much more, that this life here, this material world is like an illusion. Our higher aspects might tell us that this world is an illusion, it is not important. But this is the wrong perception, because everything matters here. There's a reason why you are here, and you only can leave those area of the earth if you love yourself completely, and if you love everything here on earth like it is, then it is possible to leave the Rome here. And before, there is so much to learn for yourself. That is important. We often think we only have to connect to those higher energies and everything is fine. But we are here for a reason on this material world. And we have to love everything, also the difficulties. And there are a lot. And I also experience a lot of difficulties this time. It's so intense for me personal. Yes. But I know everything is here for a reason and everything is always right. And I will start a mediumship online certification course in summer. If you are interested, it would great to be, if you will be part of this course. I will start it. I'm just making the first videos about dragons and about the angels and everything that is important to understand if you want to know more of the spiritual world. There's so much, so much. Can you tell us what you are experiencing? Oh, there's a lot going on. Maybe I think this would be an extra video. But I also experience a lot of polarity, also in the German area where I also have a YouTube channel. There are a lot of people who are very polar, and it's not so easy sometimes. And yes, this is one of my challenges I have at this time. Okay. Yes, I got 2 questions, and if you have any question, please write them down. Sylvia, do you believe in a solar flash event, often spoken about by many truthers, that will change everything in an instant and push rapidly into 5D dimensional plane? And I know a lot of people speak about a solar flash event, that it will come at one very quick and maybe a big explosion, and then everything is fine and we are in 5D. I can say this will not happen. Surely, this will not happen. This cannot happen because this transformation is your inner process. We are not going all to the same 5D earth, like we can buy a ticket to the next town or something like this. It is not possible. If you are not ready, you will not experience a 5D earth. And a 5D earth means that there is no physical body anymore. And this is not possible. To wake up next morning and to be not in a physical body, this will not happen. And why? Because your body is so important for you. You are here for a special reason. And we are learning through processes we are making in this linear experience we are making on earth. We're going through processes. We understand a little bit, we handle, we take actions in that way, and then we make more and new experiences. And this is most important, to be in a process. And so we will not be, there will nobody come and bring us a ship and bring us to 5D Earth. That's not possible. Never, never, never. Never believe in something like this. It's all about your own inner process. That's the most important. Okay, I had another question because I made a video, maybe you watched it, my last video, it was about the death, that so many people are leaving Earth at this time. And I got the question, in Turkey, because of the earthquake, more than 50,000 people died suddenly. I wonder, what do you think about this? Because I shared in this video I made that every soul decides. There on the outside there is nobody deciding if you are ready to die or not. The only one that can decide it is you, because you are your soul. Your soul is not a different a different a different person. You are your soul, but you might cannot feel it fully in a physical body. But you are your soul, and your soul decides when she wants to leave this earthly plane. And nobody else can. Nobody else has more power than you. Nobody. There on the outside, there is no judging God and say, Sylvia, she has to die now. No, that does not happen. We are also part of a bigger consciousness field. And if 50,000 people are dying, they made this decision together to bring something to the forefront, maybe about what was wrong in this region with also the buildings and more of those things. Things happen. There's always a reason, but we cannot always understand it with our mind, with our brain. The brain is not the right one that can understand those higher concepts. The brain has other things to do. The brain is good if you want to go shopping and need some apples and some bananas. Your brain shows you where to go and how to pay and something like this. But your brain is not the one that can make other decisions beyond your body or our earthly field. That's the most important to understand. Now I'm looking. I tried to register for the webinar on May, but it isn't registered. Is there still availability? Yes, there are. Please try it again. There is first the cookie banner. You have to maybe click on the cookie banner and then you can register, but it's really open. It's no problem. Okay. Sylvia, was that also the case in World War II, that soul contracts of the people who died? Ever, 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 ever. And souls, for a soul, it is not such a immense question about dying, because you are infinite. For a soul, it is like go to a ghost. I do not really know the English name. The German name is on a. If you go to there are ghost houses. Maybe you know, you can at Disney World or something like this. You go there in a little small car there, and then there shows the ghosts. I do not really know the English name, but for the soul, it is like in that way. We are experiencing something. The body think it's all about the body, but for the soul is one personal life only a finger snip. And those souls, on a soul level, we are so deeply unconditional in love with everything and with all. And we decide so those things before we come on earth. We make our soul plan, and there are many possibilities. Our soul plan is not a plan with only one way. Our soul plan is a multi-dimensional plan we make before, and then when we are on earth, we decide what we want, in which way we want things to experience for us, which are most helpful for us. Oh, I hope my English is not too bad. But this is also in World War II, yes. And the souls, they reincarnate in that way and come in the next life. It's not a big deal for souls to do something like this. Okay, Sylvia, what happens to people that commit suicide? Yes, there is often this idea that people who commit suicide, that they are in any way guilty or something like this, that then when they died they have to do maybe some hard things. I do not know the English word, but I think you understand that they have to solve their guilt in any way. That's not true. There is nobody. There is no hell. We only can create a hell if we believe in a hell. Then we can die and we can experience a hell because we created it. We are so powerful. And therefore, if you commit suicide, that's your decision. That's not a bad decision or something like this. But if you want, you can also come back and do it again if you want, or maybe experience it in another way, because life on earth is really a hard school. It is only for masters. We often think school, earth is like kindergarten. That's not true. Earth is only for masters. You are a master. And the spiritual world is now very near, very, very near with me, and the energy is very high here. Okay. Thank you very much for everything. And Sylvia, if your birth chart shows inheritance that you will receive, is it possible you can lose it? It is always possible. We have to understand an astrological birth chart shows you all your possibilities. But what you do with this, it's your choice in any way. And if you lose your inheritance, then there might be a reason for this. It might be it is always a good reason. We do not only, we often not understand what is good if you lose something, but sometimes it is for the soul important. It is all about making experiences here on earth. Oh, Wilfried said, I notice that every time you say the word love, it vibrates strongly in my heart. I like it, yes. I'm very strong connected to the Maria energy, um, Mary energy, and this is a lot of heart energy. So you can feel it, surely. How do we truly start to love ourselves? That's a really good question. And the first thing you should do is to connect to your body, because we are so often in our mind and our brain and our things we have to do, and we are watching medias, we are working with our handy, and we do forget that we have a body. We do forget that we are part of nature. And this separates us from our true power, because our body is an expression of our soul, and our body is the most powerful thing we have. And the first is if you want to love yourself. I made a course in German, maybe I can make it in English also. It is about self-worth and self-love. And the most important is to connect to your body, feel your body, look at your body, touch your body, ask your body what your body needs. That is the first important for self-love. And give your body the things the body needs. Do not think I have to do this work and I have to do so much your duties, your maybe your work and everything. Connect more to your body and look, if the body is hungry, give him something good to eat and breathe deeply. That's really important. And go in the nature, eat. I will make a video one day about herbs. Now my garden, it's everything is so green and growing so much because of those energies now in the springtime. It's amazing. We have spinach. Spinach, I think it's the English name, and it grows and it grows, and I can eat it every day, and it grows new. It's amazing. And if you connect to the nature and the herbs of the nature, the wild herbs, they are amazing. I'm eating them every day. Um, this you can do breathing work. You can move your body. That's also very important for self-love. Move your body. Yes, connect to it. Eat good things and sleep enough. Give your body everything it needs. Love your body and embrace yourself. And then, if you feel negative emotions, do not feel separate from your emotions. That's the next part for loving yourself. You should allow to feel everything, because everything you feel is your own energy. It's you. You can only feel you. You can never feel somebody else. We often think, oh, I feel there are negative energies here in the room or something like this. But it's only experience in our own energy. We are all in a bubble of energy. Nobody can really come in our bubble. But we often think that this could be damaged our bubble. But in truth, it is always your own energy. But if you feel it, or if you do not feel your energy filled with your energy, that's all about you. And if you are sensitive, you can sense the energies of other. But this does not mean that they will take anything away from your energy. I know there are so much old concepts out there that somebody can own, can can that you can lose your own energy. That is not really true. It's only if you do not believe in yourself. That's all. Okay. Sorry, I did not read everything. Okay. These are concepts to love you more, and then to do those things you like to do. You feel you feel good if you do it. If you now want to read a book, then read a book if you feel good. And later, if you want to go for a walk, go for a walk. Do more things that you love to do. This all connects to your inner self-love, and so you can create a field of self-love. And it can expand with every day. It's not that you can reach one point, so now I'm in my self-love. It's always a process we are in, and it never stops. Love is a concept that never stops. It is like a source that never ends, like a water source that never can end. And the more you share, the more comes out. Okay, that's most important. And I will share the link of the webinar. If somebody knows the webinar link, please share it in the comments. That would be great. That everybody can see it. But it is in the info box below. I think it is in the info box. Yeah, free webinar. There you can see it. We 3D. Okay, I have no other question. I'm just looking if you have any questions. Could you please talk about manifestation using law of attraction to create the life I want versus living from a place of surrender, trusting life? Yes, and manifesting is also about self-love. Everything I shared for self-love is also important for manifesting because we are always manifesting. We are every second manifesting our life. Really. We create our reality. And so it is all about your belief system. What you believe, you will experience. That's the most. I'm seeing here on Instagram. Can you heal chakras? Rosauro. The most important concept about healing is to understand that we are all our own healers. And truly, I cannot heal anybody. And you also can't heal anybody. Because if the other person do not want to be healed, then nobody has more power over the other. It's not possible. But if the other person believe in that she can be healed, and if you sending the energy of healing to the other person, and the other person is open to process this energy and to step into the healing field, then she can heal. But it most important is about your belief system. There's so much possible if you believe in it. That's the most important. And I did a lot of healing work. I love to send healing vibrations. But it is all about how open you are for healing. And there happened amazing healings when I sent healing energies. But it's truly not about me. It is about the person, if she's open enough to let go the old stuff, really to let it go and to step into the power of a healed person. that's most important. Okay. Thanks from Oregon. The Tao says giving gains. I am a Taoist, love to be one on your show. Yeah. Yeah. So wonderful to connect to everybody, to you. And please subscribe to my YouTube channel. And if you want to be part of my new exclusive membership, I would be very happy. And yes, that's the most important. I wish you a wonderful weekend. And please, you can also listen again to the video, to the important part where I spoke about the karma and to solve your old karma, how to do it. That's a really important process now. And also, if you have any questions, please send them me. There's no question. Why do we have birthmarks on our body that resemble star constellations? Oh, that might be that you on a soul level decided to give you a remember symbol that you are so much more than not only a human being, that you're part of a big galactic family. Today I spoke not so much about star seeds, but star seeds are so important part of this awakening process. And in my webinar, I also will speak about them more. Yes, I need to go to website to donate. Yes, I also have my bank data if you want in the info box under the video. If you can look, and I know from the handy it's often not so easy to find the info box, but it is below the video. So I wish you all the best. Thank you so much for everything, for sharing your time with me, and I love you. I love you from the bottom of my heart, and I wish you an amazing transformation in these high energy times. Thank you so much.